When you are becoming someone new, what are the structures that you need to create that help you to maintain this version of yourself? Okay, I missed yesterday. I was going so well. I felt like I had 15 days straight of every day coming in with the check-in. And the only reason why I missed yesterday is no excuse. Y'all, welcome back to another daily check-in with your girl, Amber Rich Book. And we are building something. And part of this identity quantum shift experience is seeing these very moments. What gets you off your kilter? Pure exhaustion from stressing about something that hasn't happened, which is why you must control your reality by controlling how you're responding to it, is what gets you there. I was so exhausted yesterday, y'all. My first yoga class went so freaking good. I am like, oh my gosh, my first hot flow yoga, like, a few people tapped out and I'm kind of humbled by it. But then a few other people were like, okay, this is good. I'm not trying to, I don't know what I was doing, but just trying to get through the flow. And I got through it. So I'm very proud of myself for that. It looks like when you have that moment where you miss a day and you're like, damn, I did this. Damn, I did that. It looks like, how do you pick yourself up? How do you recover? How do you navigate through that mishap? There was an instance in the while I was teaching where I was like, oh, your right leg goes up. Nope, just kidding. I'm talking about your left leg. This is what, and so the grace that you give yourself, the mercy that you give yourself is most important on this journey. If you're watching this and you're a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. And this is another thing why systems are important. And I will be speaking about this very video months from now. And I'll say, I remember when I first started my daily check-in videos, I needed to have some backup videos for in case I don't have the capacity to do a daily check-in. And that's just how some TV shows work, right? They may have a plan for a show, but if the show doesn't come out, they'll put a replay in there. But also to show you, me, us, we are still humans. We are beings on this divine experience, on this human journey. So why not have the full human journey instead of being upset like, dang, I missed a day? Because I did before. If you've seen any earlier videos, there was a time where I did miss a day or two and I was beating myself up around it, when you don't need to do that. You just need to accept it. It's data collection. Like, okay, yeah. Like, I did miss, but did I miss because I wanted to, or did I miss because life happened? And life happens, and I think that's the biggest thing, is accepting that life happens to us, for us, not to us. Always for our benefit, never to our detriment. So, yeah, I'm like, what else? I was so stressed the other day. I really was. I was so stressed the other day about how my class would go. But then I was asked, do I facilitate experiences for men? So I have a lot of things coming right now. I have so much stuff coming right now that I'm building, that I'm like, okay, I'm needed in these spaces, but in these physical spaces, I am needed in the in-person spaces, not just the digital and online spaces. I'm creating structure in my life that holds this new identity, and that's what it's about, y'all. So if you are not a gym goer, just starting off and you're like, I'm fit and healthy and I love going to the gym, I love working out. See, I love the gym. Like the gym, I could stay in the gym for hours and just enjoy myself. Everybody's not like that, but I wasn't always like that. But what got me here is I invested in a trainer, and I invested in a trainer that aligned to me. I invested in a trainer that made me feel like, okay, I could do this. I invested in a trainer that just worked best for me. And so now, after having that experience, that was the structure that I needed to get here. Okay, how do I need to be a successful entrepreneur? Before I can just willy-nilly and dilly-dally about my day, I have to first create my structure like a work day. Create your structure like a work day. If a full-time entrepreneur is what you're going after, okay. If you are interested in content creation, going to class like you're in a college student and learning, and then having projects, and okay, what's going to be your project, and the feedback that you get is your grade. So these are the ways that you quantum and identity shift, because you're not just going to go from A to Z. You have to go from A through to Z. And once you go from A through to Z, then you'll find the alignment there. Now, can you skip certain? Can you be like LMNOP? Yeah, because shit get going like that, and you get to take maybe a handful of lessons and know-hows that quick. But you have these experiences that are building you up to your what's next. You're having these experiences that are building you up for your what's next, so that the end will come into existence. But again, living from the end is about creating the type of journey that you will have to the end. What you think about yourself, what you feel about yourself, what you believe about yourself, all of that matters. All of those are variables that go directly into the more that you're becoming. Y'all, thank you for another Rich Life Daily Check-In. Get on the email list, arichbook.com, for more on being who you are meant to be. Did y'all see that stutter? My brain was like recalibrating. Okay, y'all, I'll catch you on the next one.